Chosen one, I have hidden you long enough. The place you've been in, where no one sees you, no one calls your name, and nothing seems to move, is not punishment, it's preservation. I kept you concealed because what I'm doing in you cannot be touched prematurely. You were not overlooked, you were protected. While others were promoted in front of you, I was promoting something within you. You have been growing in silence, maturing in pressure, and rising in realms unseen by men. The time of isolation was not waste, it was womb. And now the due date for your emergence has come. I am lifting you in a way that will defy explanation. This is not a natural promotion. This is a divine elevation. No resume qualified you for what I'm about to release. No connections brought you to this threshold. This lifting is mine and mine alone. It is my hand, my will, my timing. I will place you in rooms that your effort could never enter, and before voices that your name was never spoken among. I am setting you apart, not for spotlight, but for assignment. Those who once dismissed you will witness what happens when I back a soul with heaven's full endorsement. Chosen one, get ready. I'm about to make your existence undeniable. But hear me clearly. This lifting will come suddenly. You will not have time to explain to everyone what's happening. You will not get permission from those who doubted you. I am moving in a way that will feel like vanishing to some. One day they'll look and wonder where you went, and they'll find you seated in places they never imagined you'd reach. You've been hidden for so long, even you've questioned your relevance, but I'm about to answer every doubt with demonstration. You are not forgotten. You are reserved. And what I reserved for you, no one else can touch. You will vanish from familiar surroundings, but not because I'm removing you in loss. I'm relocating you in power. This lifting is strategic. It's not just about status, it's about sanctification. Where I'm taking you, not everyone can come. The same crowd you used to fit in with will no longer recognize your rhythm. They will say you changed, but I will say you finally became. I am severing attachments that slow you down. You don't need their understanding for my will to unfold. Get ready for silent exits and divine arrivals. Your vanishing is victory. Many of the delays you faced weren't denials. They were calibrations. I wasn't holding you back. I was holding you together, because what I'm about to do requires stability at the root. I'm not just giving you a platform, I'm giving you permanence. Others were built for flashes of fame, but you were built for eternal fruit. I'm lifting you to stay, not just to be seen. This is why the process has taken time. This is why I had to strip you down to pure obedience. Now you're ready for weight, not applause. Chosen one, the lifting won't look like climbing. It will look like leaping. It will feel like suddenly, and it will sound like silence before the shift. Don't expect trumpet blasts. Expect holy stillness. I will pull you up in the quiet and crown you in the open. Don't announce anything. Let the fruit speak. I will confirm you with evidence, not explanations. And those who once laughed will be silenced by what they see. This lifting is not your doing. It is mine, and it is final. This is the moment where everything changes, not by force, but by flow. Stop striving to prove, and start preparing to receive. I don't need your hustle, I need your yes. Let go of the fear that says you're not ready. I made you ready. Let go of the anxiety that says you might fail. I already finished it. The vanishing you fear is the visibility I've prepared. In one breath, I will take you from unnoticed to undeniable, from hidden to heralded, from the back to the front. You're not disappearing, you're being deployed. This is your call to rise. The lifting is not coming, it's here. I am elevating you in such a way that even you will be stunned by the acceleration. Your only job now is to stay anchored in me. Don't explain your movement, don't defend your blessing, don't delay your response. I'm not asking you to earn it, I'm telling you to step into it. This is your time, your moment, your mandate. I have spoken. Now rise. Chosen one, I'm about to lift you so swiftly that even your mind will struggle to keep pace with my movement. You've spent years in delay, and now I will restore in days what was stolen over decades. This is not a moment of compensation. It is a moment of culmination. Everything I planted in you, every seed watered in suffering, is about to spring forth with unstoppable force. You are entering a season where the waiting will suddenly make sense, where every no you endured will bow to a yes from me. You won't need to chase what's yours, it will overtake you. Because this time I'm not just lifting you, I'm launching you. You will not have to knock on doors that I've already opened. Stop trying to force your way into spaces that cannot contain your assignment. What I've placed on your life demands elevation, and I will not allow you to stay low to keep others comfortable. You are rising, not because you deserve it, but because I decreed it. You are being lifted out of old roles, old rhythms, and old relationships that can't support where I'm taking you. Yes, some doors are closing, but not in rejection, in redirection. I'm shutting down the past so I can release the future. Don't mourn what I've ended. Rejoice over what I'm beginning. I have placed an urgency in your spirit for a reason. That stirring you feel isn't anxiety, it's alignment. Heaven is pulling you into position. You may feel the disconnection from familiar environments, and that's because I've already moved your spirit ahead of your circumstances. You're not losing your place, you're finding it. You're not losing time, you're catching up to my divine timeline. This is the moment where your obedience must override your comfort. I didn't call you to understand everything. I called you to trust me in everything. You're not being lifted for display, you're being lifted for deployment. I'm raising you because I have a mission that only your voice can fulfill. Your story, your scars, your sensitivity, it's all necessary for the places I'm sending you. Don't compare your lifting to anyone else's. What I'm doing with you is specific. This is not about stages, it's about strategy. I'm placing you where your presence will shift atmospheres and break chains. You are not rising to be seen, you are rising to set captives free. Let's pause for a second. Lock this moment in. If this is resonating, hit that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And drop 55 in the comments. It's your covenant code for new beginnings and divine alignment. Chosen one, prepare for unfamiliar territory. You will soon find yourself in places that once intimidated you, now welcoming you. The rooms you used to tiptoe around, I will walk you into with full authority. You are not an imposter, you are an ambassador. Carry yourself like someone sent by heaven, because that's exactly who you are. This next season requires your full posture of boldness. You will not have time to explain your anointing to people still trapped in their assumptions. Let your fruit do the talking. I will confirm what I placed in you by the results that follow you. I will elevate you in such a way that even those closest to you won't be able to explain it. And that's the point. I'm making sure no man can take credit for what I do in your life. When they ask, "How did you get here?" you'll simply say, "God lifted me." This is not about recognition, it's about revelation. I'm revealing my power through your life in a way that defies logic. They will see what I can do with a surrendered vessel. They will witness the transformation of a life hidden in me. Your rise will be undeniable, but your foundation must remain unshakable. You're not rising alone. As I lift you, I'm stripping off everything that was attached to your old identity. The fear, the guilt, the hesitation, none of it can go where I'm taking you. Don't fight for what I'm freeing you from. This next version of you must be clean, clear, and committed. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm requiring purity. That means letting go of what no longer serves your call. Even if it looks harmless, if it hinders, it must go. Your elevation requires separation, and your obedience will determine your altitude. Get ready, chosen one. This divine lifting will not be quiet. Heaven is about to echo my endorsement of you. I will mark you with favor that can't be fabricated. I will surround you with acceleration that can't be explained. I will put your name in mouths you've never met and bring opportunities you never asked for. And when it happens, remember this truth. It was me. Not your effort, not your network, not your brand. Me. I lifted you. I called you. And I will keep you. Chosen one, I'm not just elevating your position. I'm transforming your perception. Before I shift what's around you, I must shift what's within you. The lifting begins in the mind before it manifests in your life. If you still think like someone bound, you will sabotage the blessings of freedom. That's why I've been confronting your patterns, disrupting your comfort, and challenging your definitions of identity. You are not who you used to be, and you cannot afford to think like who you used to be. I am upgrading your mindset to match your mission. What I have planned for you requires the mind of a ruler, not the memory of a slave. This is why I allowed you to walk through rejection. It wasn't to punish you, it was to rewire you. You needed to see who would fold under pressure and who would remain. You had to learn that some people are seasonal and others are covenant. That lesson was painful, but necessary. Because where I'm taking you, discernment will be your greatest asset. You cannot bring old bonds into new blessings. I'm lifting you, but I'm also filtering your circle. Let me do it. Let me strip what's false so I can reveal what's faithful. You've cried in silence, wondering if I still saw you, but I've been closer in your weeping than ever in your winning. I never left. I never missed a moment. I saw every battle, every betrayal, every breakdown, and I counted it all as weight for your elevation. You thought those seasons were wasted, but they were welding strength into your spirit. I don't lift the untested. I lift those who've been proven in private. You passed tests no one knew about. You obeyed in moments no one applauded. And that is why this lifting is not just granted, it's ordained. This lifting is not only for your sake, it's for the ones attached to your obedience. Your yes is not small. Every step you take up is breaking something off of someone else. You are the first in your bloodline to break the cycle. You are the interruption to every generational curse that tried to persist. This is why hell fought you so hard, because you're not just rising for you, you're rising for legacy. I've assigned weight to your name and glory to your movement. Don't minimize it. Don't question it. Own it. You are about to walk in rooms your trauma told you you'd never belong in. And I need you to hold your head up, not in pride, but in prophetic knowing. You are not there by chance, you are there by covenant. I lifted you because I'm about to use you, and I'm using you because you didn't give up when quitting felt easier than breathing. That strength you built in silence is about to speak louder than words ever could. Walk in like you belong there, because you do. This is your prepared place. I am calling you into stillness before the storm of favor. Don't mistake the current quiet as absence. It's alignment. I'm tuning your ears to my voice so you won't be distracted by applause. There will be noise when the lifting becomes public, but you must learn to hear me in the middle of it. I'm anchoring your soul before the elevation. That's why you've been restless. I've been downloading instructions that will unlock nations. You're not just elevated to be seen, you're lifted to execute divine strategy. Let this be clear. My lifting is irreversible. What I open, no man can shut. What I elevate, no system can suppress. You've feared falling because you've seen others crash, but you are not them. They rose on charisma. You rise on covenant. They climbed on connections. You're being lifted by my command. Rest in that assurance. Your position is not fragile because your foundation is me, and I do not change. Chosen one, when I lift you, you will not return the same. Everything connected to you must either rise or release. I am not blessing dead weight. I'm anointing alignment. And as you rise, watch how old pressures lose their hold. Watch how old fears dissolve in the light of my provision. This lifting is not just about where you go, it's about what you become. You are not simply ascending in status. You are transforming into the version of you I always intended. This is more than promotion. This is prophecy fulfilled. Chosen one, what I'm doing in you is not cosmetic, it's catalytic. I am not decorating your life, I'm detonating my will through it. This lifting isn't for image, it's for impact. I am not raising you to be admired, I'm positioning you to be activated. You are a divine solution wrapped in flesh. What's about to be released through your life will shift atmospheres, break cycles, and confront systems. You are not being elevated for comfort, you are being elevated for confrontation. I placed fire in your bones for a reason, and now that fire is about to burn through every limitation that tried to define you. There is a weight to this calling, and I will not allow you to carry it half-formed. This is why I delayed the lift until you were strengthened in silence. If I had brought you forward before now, your identity would have bent under the pressure. But now you know who you are in me. You don't need applause to know you're chosen. You don't need confirmation to know you're called. And because of that, I can now place you where I always intended. The spotlight will not expose you. It will reveal me through you. This lifting comes with strategy. You're not just going up, you're going in. Into places, into realms, into assignments that require discernment, not just drive. Your old routines won't work here. This elevation demands precision, not performance. I am rewiring how you move. Your pace will change, your posture will shift, and your priorities must align with my rhythm. I'm no longer tolerating clutter in your spirit. Make room for revelation. Clear the noise because my instructions are coming fast, and they will be heavy with glory. Do not look to the left or right to see how others are lifted. Your journey is unique because your assignment is rare. Comparison will poison your clarity. This is not about matching their path. It's about walking yours with full obedience. I will not allow you to mimic when I've called you to pioneer. Your authenticity is your anointing. You carry something sacred, and if you try to dilute it to fit in, you'll forfeit the very power I placed in you. You are not common, and this lifting will prove it. You're going to feel the shift in your body before you see it in your surroundings. I will wake you up earlier. I will strip away distractions. I will begin to distance you from everything that doesn't align. Don't resist the isolation. It's me drawing you into intimacy. You cannot hear me clearly when you're surrounded by counterfeit voices. I need your full attention because what I say next will require quick obedience. The lifting won't come with a second warning. When I move, you must move. Prepare now so you don't hesitate later. Let me speak to your doubt. I would not call you if I hadn't already equipped you. You keep wondering how it will work. But you're not the architect, I am. I don't need your plan, I need your surrender. You are not behind, you are not disqualified, you are not too broken. You are chosen. And this lifting will silence every lie that told you otherwise. When I place my glory on a life, no demon in hell can stop its rise. Trust that I know what I'm doing. Trust that I didn't make a mistake picking you. There will be no need to chase influence. Influence will chase you. You don't have to strive for visibility when I've made you a lighthouse. Your story will speak in places your feet have not yet touched. I'm going to broadcast your obedience, not for your ego, but for my evidence. The world needs to see what I do with those who remain faithful. You are about to become a sign, a wonder, a living demonstration of what happens when someone chooses me above all else. This is your moment to reflect my glory without apology. Chosen one, brace yourself. Not for trouble, but for triumph. You've been prepared in fire and now you're being launched in favor. This is not the end of the journey. It's the start of divine momentum. Things will move fast now. Doors, alignments, resources, clarity. Do not slow it down with hesitation or disbelief. I've already cleared the path. I've already commanded the support. I've already spoken your name in places you've never imagined. All that's left is for you to step. So step with boldness. Step with joy. Step, knowing I go before you, beside you, and behind you. Chosen one, your lifting is not delayed, it's disguised. What looks like delay is divine disguise. I've hidden the shift in monotony so your pride wouldn't recognize it and try to perform for it. I've buried the next level in the present moment, so only discernment can unlock it. You keep asking when things will change, but you're standing in the shift now. The air is already different. The pull in your spirit is proof. The frustration you feel is not failure. It's spiritual tension before release. You're closer than you think, and I'm closer than I've ever been. I have allowed your current atmosphere to grow uncomfortable because it no longer matches your assignment. It's not supposed to feel right anymore. I'm breaking your agreement with stagnation. You are outgrowing what once served you. You are being lifted into alignment, and everything out of sync must fall away. Stop trying to fix what I've already called you out from. I'm not polishing the past. I'm positioning your future. The stretching you feel is me expanding your capacity for the glory I'm about to place on your life. I am not lifting you to impress the world. I am lifting you to impact it. Get that deep in your spirit. I don't need celebrities, I need carriers. I'm placing my power on your life so you can walk into dry places and release rain. This is why you felt so much pressure. It's the weight of glory forming inside of you. I will not release you prematurely. I will not elevate you lightly. When I raise you, it will be with the substance to sustain it. You are not a fleeting moment. You are a generational move. I'm not just elevating you, I'm exalting myself through you. And that's why nothing can stop it. Your enemies aren't fighting you. They're resisting me in you. Let that sink in. Every opposition you've faced has been spiritual, not personal. And now I'm about to vindicate you in a way that no apology could ever match. I will lift you above every lie, every accusation, every attempt to delay you. You won't have to fight for a seat. I'm building you your own table, and I will fill it with evidence that I was with you the entire time. There will come a moment very soon where you vanish from familiar sight, not in retreat but in release. I will move you so suddenly people will ask if something happened to you. Yes, something did. Obedience happened, faith happened, glory happened, and you will not return to explain, because your assignment will speak louder than your words ever could. Let them wonder. Let them talk. Your life is about to be a sign, a supernatural marker that when I say lift, no one can lower. You are going to lose interest in old battles. That's how you'll know you've ascended. What once provoked your anger will now feel beneath your energy. I'm giving you elevation authority, the grace to see higher, live wiser, move softer. You will no longer respond to noise with noise. Your silence will carry weight. Your presence will shift atmospheres. You don't have to announce that you've changed. The change will speak for itself. And those still clinging to the old version of you will simply not recognize the glory on your life. This is the moment your vision sharpens. I'm lifting your eyes to see what I see. I'm giving you prophetic perspective. You're not just being lifted, you're being shown. Shown the blueprint, shown the strategy, shown the exit and the entrance. I won't just elevate your position, I will elevate your perception. You'll begin to see traps before they form. You'll sense divine timing with precision. You'll feel where to go, what to say, who to trust, and when to move. Your discernment is part of your divine arsenal. Guard it well, and when you rise, don't forget the source. Don't forget the moments on the floor when no one saw you weeping, but I did. Don't forget the nights you wanted to quit, but something in you still chose me. Don't forget the years that felt like failure, but were really formation. I saw all of it, and now I'm lifting all of it. What I'm about to do through you will make sense of what you almost gave up on. This is not your ending, it's your elevation, and it begins now. Chosen. 1. I'm not just changing your level, I'm changing your language. What you speak from here must match the realm I'm taking you into. You can no longer echo doubt, fear, or defeat. You must speak with the tongue of the lifted. Your words must agree with my word. No more cursing your timing, no more labeling yourself by your wounds, no more shrinking to fit the room. I'm adjusting your confession to align with your covenant. You will speak from victory, not for it. You will prophesy from the place of fulfillment, not lack, because what you say next will shape what you step into. This is why I've been purifying your mouth. You've noticed it. The silence, the restraint, the pull to say less. That's me sanctifying your speech. Your mouth is becoming a gate of power, and I will not allow careless words to cancel divine instruction. In this next season, your decree will carry weight. When you declare it, I will do it. When you call it forth, I will back it. You have been authorized not just to walk in promise, but to release it. Guard your words like gold, because your elevation is voice-activated. Some of what I'm lifting you into will feel unfamiliar, and that's exactly how it should feel. You're not returning to what's comfortable. You're stepping into what's consecrated. Don't try to replicate old rhythms in a new realm. This place requires fresh revelation. You will not rise with recycled routines. I'm doing a new thing, and it requires a new you. That includes how you pray, how you fast, how you speak, how you rest. Yes, rest. This lifting is not fueled by exhaustion, but by intimacy. I'm calling you to rise without strain, just surrender. I'm lifting you because you no longer need external approval to validate internal assignment. You've learned the cost of obedience. You've paid it in silence. You've carried it in private. You've bled for a calling no one else could see. But I saw it, and now I'm blessing it. Your scars are not signs of failure. They're signs of formation. You're not fragile anymore. You've been fortified. And that fortification has built the foundation I can now build on. What's coming is not random, it's reward. This is why your space has felt tight. You've outgrown your current container. I'm not punishing you with discomfort. I'm preparing you for expansion. Don't curse the squeeze. It's the final push before breakthrough. You're not breaking down, you're breaking out. Everything that once confined you is about to serve as contrast to your lifting. They will look back at where you were and marvel at where I've taken you. You won't need to convince anyone that you've changed. They'll see it in the favor. They'll hear it in the wisdom. They'll sense it in the authority. You are about to operate in influence beyond your education, income, or credentials. That's because I'm the one lifting you, not men, not algorithms, me. You are my vessel, my voice, my choice. So don't dilute yourself to seem humble. True humility is obedience, and obedience is what brought you here. You don't need to act small to keep others secure. If your elevation triggers their insecurity, let me deal with that. You just keep rising. You just keep walking. You just keep saying, yes. I will confirm you with fruit, not followers. Stop measuring your impact by metrics I never told you to watch. This lifting is measured in freedom, not fame. If they don't clap, so what? If they don't call, so what? You were lifted by me, and I'm the one sustaining you. Stop looking back to see who's still watching. Forward is the only direction that matches your destiny. You're not here for attention, you're here for assignment. Stay focused, stay faithful. The oil is flowing now. And chosen one, stay generous in spirit. Don't let the lifting make you distant. Stay reachable, but don't stay stagnant. Stay available, but don't stay accessible to what drains you. You're not being lifted to escape. You're being lifted to expand. There are people waiting on your rise, waiting on your breakthrough, waiting on the signal that it's their turn too. So rise well, rise righteously, rise knowing that you are walking proof of what I can do with a surrendered life. Chosen one, you are about to become the evidence, not the suggestion, not the theory, the undeniable proof that I still lift those the world overlooks. I'm going to use you as a contradiction to every statistic, every generational curse, every label that tried to contain you. Your elevation is not just a moment, it is a movement, a divine signal to every watching soul that I keep my promises. You are not rising quietly, you are rising prophetically. You will become a walking sermon, a living testimony, a breathing manifestation of my faithfulness. Your lifting will come with clarity, no more wandering in circles, no more second-guessing. I'm breaking confusion off of you. I'm releasing clarity about your assignment, your location, your associations. Everything is aligning, not later, now. You'll feel it in your bones. Decisions will become easier. Direction will become obvious. You won't have to beg me for signs. The lifting itself is the sign. You're not lost, you're launched. I'm removing the fog and you will run with precision into what I've prepared. This rise will not be chaotic. It will be controlled. It will not feel like pressure. It will feel like purpose. Because you're not stepping into a surprise, you're stepping into a setup. Everything I allowed, everything I stripped, everything I closed was leading you here. Don't try to understand the chaos behind you. Just focus on the clarity ahead. I'm redeeming time. I'm restoring wasted seasons. I'm returning what you thought was gone. Your latter will be greater. And what you're stepping into now will make you forget the pain it took to get here. But let me warn you, with the lifting comes new levels of warfare, not to stop you, but to test what's in you. I'm not removing the battle, I'm revealing the victory. You'll feel pressure, yes, but you'll also feel my power in new ways. The grace you carried before won't be enough for this, but I've already upgraded your strength. You're not who you used to be. The enemy knows it. That's why the attack has shifted, but you're not under siege, you're under strategy. And this lifting will expose everything that doesn't belong. Let's lock this in before we finish. Smash that like button to let this word settle in. Subscribe to stay aligned with the next revelation. Then type 55 in the comments. It's your covenant code for divine lifting and new beginnings. I'm surrounding you with the right people in this next season. The lifting isn't just upward, it's relational. I'm sending covenant voices, prophetic allies, and divine protectors. You will not rise alone. You will not rise surrounded by leeches. You will rise with legacy. Those who come with you will be those who cover you. No more counterfeits, no more emotional liabilities. I'm cleansing your connections, and what remains will be proof of my wisdom. I'm increasing your influence not to make you famous, but to make you effective. Your voice will carry further now. Don't waste it. Speak what I give you. Say what I say. Don't edit your oil to appease the opinions of those who weren't assigned to your audience. You weren't called to be palatable. You were called to be powerful. You weren't chosen to blend in. You were chosen to pierce through. And this rise is your confirmation. You are being sent, not showcased. Prepare for exposure. I'm placing you in the view of those who once ignored you. But don't mistake visibility for validation. Their applause isn't your confirmation. My presence is. Keep your eyes on me. Stay rooted in intimacy. Keep your motives clean. I'm raising you publicly, but you must remain anchored privately. Don't let fame distract you from function. Don't let increase seduce you into independence. You still need me. And the moment you forget that, the lifting becomes a liability. But if you remain submitted, this elevation will be unlike anything you've imagined. I will do more than bless you. I will establish you. I will place you where no one can move you. I will root you in unshakable favor, and everything you touch will carry the fragrance of heaven. Get ready, Chosen One. This is not a rehearsal. This is release. Chosen One, I have marked you for something greater than understanding. I've marked you for demonstration. This is the hour where your obedience meets your overflow. You will no longer survive by faith alone. You will thrive by fulfillment. What you once believed for, you will now walk in. What you once declared by faith, you will now hold in your hands. I am making good on every word I whispered in the dark. Your lifting is not coming, it's happening. Don't question it. Don't second guess what I'm doing. Just keep moving with me, and I will keep revealing more. Everything you feared would never come is now chasing you. My promises are not hanging in the distance. They are arriving on schedule. And I don't run on human time. I move on divine instruction. You're not late. You're not early. You're right on time. And your obedience has triggered acceleration. Doors are opening because you stayed faithful. Favor is flooding because you stayed pure. Alignment is unfolding because you stayed surrendered. You didn't lift yourself. You didn't force the blessing. You waited. And now I'm honoring that wait with wonders. There will be no room for regret in this next season. I'm washing your history clean. Every mistake, every misstep, every delay you thought disqualified you, I'm redeeming all of it. Nothing was wasted. Not a single tear, not a single sacrifice, not a single lonely night. I used every part of it to build the foundation you now stand on. So, stand tall. Don't carry shame into a season of glory. Don't let guilt mute your gratitude. You are not being blessed because you were perfect. You are being blessed because you were chosen. And I never changed my mind about you. This is the final call. Prepare for divine vanishing. You will disappear from where you were and appear where you belong. You will leave behind the spaces that mocked you and enter rooms that embrace you. You will not explain your exit, and you will not need permission for your entrance. I have gone before you. I have cleared the path. I have commanded the lifting, and now it begins. Go forward, Chosen One. Go with no fear, no doubt, no apology. You were made for this. You were built for this. You are being lifted now.